Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Gemini. Show me what's going on around Gemini. Who's around Gemini? That's a good question, right? Who's around Gemini? Okay, Gemini, the first card we have is the Page of Wands in reverse. We also have the Hangman. Let's keep going, see what else comes out for you here. Okay. Looks like this might be about a relationship. Needing clarity in a relationship. Not having the... Yeah. It's like something's going on here where somebody doesn't know what's going on or who to turn to. Okay, I do see something getting pushed forward, so I'm going to go ahead. I just need 2 more cards, and then we're going to start doing some verifying. 2 more cards, Spirit. Okay, let's see what it is. It's more than 2 cards, but that's okay. Okay. This is what came out at the end, so I'm going to put it to the side for right now. Okay, so let's verify the Page of Wands. Why is that in reverse? What's going on with that? Let's see what's going on here. Tell me more, Spirit. What is going on with the Page of Wands in reverse? Whoa. Okay, I guess Spirit doesn't want me to verify it. Okay. Okay, Gemini. It does look like you have somebody around you who is very bitter. Okay, so somebody here is definitely not taking any kind of action just yet because they don't know which way to go. This person appears to be like acting out very bitter, and it might be because you have a good relationship with somebody, okay? You have a good relationship, and it seems like this person is like tired of carrying something here. They're trying to get away with something, or they're trying to move away somewhere. It's more of their emotions. So this person is like emotional here. Let's keep going. 2 of Cups. Gemini, I think you have somebody around you that wants a relationship with you, but they're very unclear. So they're not making any moves just yet, but they're actually bitter about you having a good relationship or a good rapport with somebody else. And it more likely is a colleague, like somebody that you work with, right? And this person is seeing that and they're like, what the heck? It does look like this person wants to come in and talk to you because they feel like something is one-sided. So this could be like somebody you're dating, or maybe you're just talking to this person, or maybe this person just thinks that y'all have more going on than what you actually do. Okay, but this person does feel like you're being very one-sided. They want to rush in, they want to talk to you, you know what I mean, and they're like looking at you because they're in this energy of hoping that they'll have this opportunity to talk to you. But see, that's why it makes me think that if they're waiting for this opportunity to open up and talk to you, this is why it makes me feel like y'all are not real serious with each other, or maybe you're not even dating this person. This could just be like another colleague that you talk to. You know what I'm saying? And this person thinks that there's something more going on between the two of you. And for one of you, I think that's what the situation is, okay? Like you're just really nice to this person and you've talked to them, and okay, and then for another one of you, you're actually dating this person and they're like, what the heck, you're with some, you know what I mean, you're talking to somebody else, you're getting along with somebody else, and it seems like this person might be both situations, both of y'all, right? It seems like the person is feeding more into a situation than what is really there. I don't It does not look like you're having a third party, or you're doing something, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not here, it looks like more like it's all in this person's head more than anything. But this person is becoming more and more bitter and upset, okay? So whether you're having a relationship with this person or not, I don't think you are. Actually, I don't think you are. I don't see a commitment. Maybe y'all are dating casually. Okay, maybe y'all are just hanging out. Maybe you're just like, that's your buddy. And this person's like, no, I'm not your buddy. We are more than buddies. And I feel like this person is looking at you like there's more going on here, you know what I mean, than what you're saying. But it does make me feel like this person is looking at you. But listen, the Eight of Cups is coming out. So with the Eight of Cups coming out, and it's right here if you're wondering, it's coming out with the Two of Cups. Um, it's like this person is trying to do something, and it's kind of like it's giving me this vibe of them being more sneaky, you know what I mean? Or accusing you of being sneaky, being one sided. Like you have somebody on the side. So it could be either or, right? But I do feel like it's coming from this person. This person is feeling like you're distancing yourself, you're becoming closer to somebody else. And in their mind, it does look like in their mind it's a romantic situation. You know what I mean? Yeah. For one of you, maybe something happened between you and this person, and this person is like looking at you, and they're like, there you are, you're moving on with your life, you're happy, you're just carrying on like nothing ever happened, and that's why this person's bitter. But I'm kind of concerned because this person is coming in with that Hierophant in reverse energy and the Two of Swords energy in the reverse. So it's kind of like this person is up to no good. It's giving me that vibe like this person's just up to no good, and they're really upset about something. They could be a very manipulative person. They have it in them to be a very manipulative person, and I do feel like something's falling apart for this person. Okay, with that Tower energy, you're causing a tower for this person, and I feel very strongly that it's something. It's definitely something that's affecting this person's ego. Oh yeah, you're affecting this person's ego bad, so that's not good. Um, because when somebody's reactive in their ego, that's when they could do some really mean things. It's not an emotion. Well, you know what I'm saying. It's not like they love you, or how do I say this? Let me just keep going. Okay. It's just this person is going to start reacting because of their ego, which is, it's dangerous. I feel like that's dangerous. Um, let's see. Let's keep going. Tell me more. Why is this Seven of Swords here? Sorry, I need to get a bigger desk here. That's for sure. Eight of Swords in reverse, Four of Swords, and the High Priestess. Gemini, I feel very strongly that you are very aware of what's going on here. Like you can sense it. Maybe you don't see it. Maybe this person hasn't said something to you just yet. But I do feel like you have freed yourself from this person, or you freed yourself from something. You're feeling better. But that little voice in your head is telling you, something's going on. You know, something's going on. Something's coming back around. Yeah. I think you're getting a clear of how do I say it? You're getting a clearer picture of who that person is as a person. For one of you, this could actually be like something that's related to a new job. So if this hasn't happened yet, it's going to happen. This could be like something that's not happening just yet, but something that's going to happen when you get this new job, because I am seeing a new job. So it has something to do with a colleague, a new job, and somebody that you were dating with, maybe just talking to or something like that, and this person has it in their head that something was bigger between the two of you than what it actually was. It's giving me that vibe. Tell me more about the Eight of this person's coming back around, and it's going to be when you get this new job. So you're going to be getting a new job. That's when this person's going to be coming around. Okay, that's how it's coming out, guys. I'm sorry. If you are at a job, this could indicate like you're going to have a different position at your job, because it could be that as well. Like, maybe you work one position but in the same company, and you're going to be working another position in that company. It could be that as well, right? But for the sake of the reading, I'm just going to say it's a brand new job. You're going to be getting this brand new job, and then this is where everything's going to happen at. Okay, I'm seeing the Eight of Cups coming out in reverse here with the Page of Swords and the Four of Coins. Oh, somebody don't care what they lose here. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody does not care what they're about to lose. So it makes me feel like it's this person. They do not care what they're going to lose. They're going to come back regardless, because this person's coming into this reading as being a very hard-headed type of person. So once something gets stuck in their head, that's it. They have to do it. It's kind of like an impulse. They just have to do it. It's just what it is. Just what it is. This person has a fear of who you're talking to at work. Okay? And they don't care what they have to lose. It's like they have nothing to lose. Which, again, makes me feel like this person's very dangerous. Because somebody who has nothing to lose can be very dangerous. But again, it's telling me that your intuition is telling you something here. And you are definitely listening to your intuition. Okay, you're picking up on your intuition. You're listening to your intuition. I am seeing a separation here. Huh. I'm seeing this person. Why is it, what's this? I'm seeing something about boredom. Why are they bored? What's this about boredom? Something's going on about boredom. What is this about? Boredom in the car. They're bored in their car. That's what I'm picking up on. They're bored in their car. So this person's going to come back around your job and be bored in their car. Because that's what I'm seeing here. So this person has a car, huh? They're bored in their car. And then we have the Fool in reverse. Why is the Fool in reverse? Okay, hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. We're going to find out more. Oops. The Seven of Coins. Okay, I'm hearing like this person's not going to take any chances of you catching on to this. With the Seven of Coins, this person's not going to... They're not going to take a chance. Huh. The Fool card. This could be somebody who's older than you. I am seeing this person as having very ill intentions here. So this person's going to be like in their car around your job, making sure you don't see them, but they're going to be bored. Okay, so I feel like this person's going to be watching you from their car. Very immature energies coming out here, guys. Very immature. This person is ignoring... I feel like this person's just ignoring all logic here. They're ignoring their own intuition here. They're ignoring their own feelings here. Because they think that they're going to win something. They're going to get something. They're going to have an opportunity for what? An opportunity to what? Let's find out. I'm worried about this person. To win. They think they're going to win. We have the Six of Wands. I did that too fast. I'm not sure. But, yeah, I feel like this person thinks that they're going to win something. They're going to have this opportunity. They're waiting for this opportunity. They're going to be sitting outside your car. They're going to be bored out of their mind. This person could, for one of you, this person could be a smoker. Like they're going to be bored out of their mind, just sitting there waiting for this great opportunity to come up. Because they are determined to win something here. But what is weird is I don't see this person... Well, maybe so. Hold on. What is this? Okay, well, maybe so. Let me double check here. This person doesn't work or what? Or they hardly work? Or they do something that they don't hardly work at all? How do they survive? That don't make no sense. They live. What do they do? They live in their car or something? I'm just curious. Like, how do they do that? Cause how do they have a car and how do they work? What is this? We have the Four of Wands in reverse, the King of Cups, the Sun, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so they think they're gonna win, but you know what? The good thing about this is I do feel like you're gonna have somebody with you. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna have somebody with you. Could be a water sign, could be your boss, could be the business owner or like the owner of the business, the King of Cups. So, this could be like the boss. Somebody's gonna be with you. Somebody. What I'm hearing is somebody's gonna be with you at the right time, just at the right time. I do feel like this person doesn't have a home, so they're houseless. Okay, this is somebody who's houseless, so that's why I kind of feel like this person might live in their vehicle or they're staying in their vehicle. And tell you the truth, I don't know why I'm picking that up. Like it's in my third eye. It's not in the cards. What I mean is, it's in my third eye. But and not only that, but with the Four of Wands here coming out, I just feel like that is confirmation of what I was feeling. That this person. So this person's just like staying in their car watching you, or they're going to be. Because I do feel like very strongly that this is a future reading, not a past reading. But if it is, just let me know. Because there's really no timestamp in tarot, so just so y'all know, this person is like looking at you like you wasted their time. Just so you know, because that's how it's coming out. Like they think, I'll put these to the side. It's like this person is looking at you like you did something to them. You wasted their time. You took advantage of their heart, or you took advantage of their emotions. Oh yeah, because over here, remember, right here, he or she is saying that you you were very one-sided. Everything's one-sided with you, or something like that. So they have this attitude already. So that's why this person's like, oh, Gemini wasted my energy and wasted my time and wasted my heart and didn't pay attention to my, like, you didn't validate their emotions. That's what they're saying. Okay, so let's go back to this. Okay. Let's see here. Now, for one of you, if you are still talking to this person, which you very well could be still talking to this person, this person feels like they're losing you. And they're going to be looking at that boss like, oh, if this King of Cups is your boss, okay, they're going to be looking at that boss like, oh, it's you. You're the one that's taking Gemini from me. Because this person is looking at this like y'all are drifting apart. You're drifting apart. You're distancing yourself. You're being, acting unusual or something like that. You might have spoken to this person because it actually is coming out like that. Now that I'm looking at it, like there's communication going on between the two of you, and there's still communication going on between the two of you. Okay, if it's not you, then it's somebody. They're talking to somebody. Okay, they're talking to somebody that is close to you. So if they're not verbally talking to you, then they're verbally talking to somebody else. Could be a male in your family. But I want you to know this person's getting more angrier and angrier and angrier and spiteful. Queen of Wands in reverse, huh? The Queen of Wands in reverse. They're not really doing anything just yet. It kind of gives me that this is linked to their ego. So when you were with this person, I feel very strongly that you made this person look good. So for one of you, you might have been like the breadwinner, or you were the person who was more stable. Maybe you had the better car or the better house or the better something, right? Like you gave this person an upgrade. That's what I'm hearing, you know? And so now if you leave them and they're cuz they're feeling this distance, right? Whether it's in their mind or not, I'm reading their energy. So, I mean, if y'all could be broken up, you know what I mean? Like, y'all could be, it's over, divorced, gone, whatever, you know what I mean? But in this person's mind, there's still a connection between you and them. You see what I'm saying? So just remember that. But I am seeing here like this person is upset because they're really concerned about what other people are going to think of them, and that's what is linked to you, right? It's connected to you and what you're doing. So this person sees you going off and being happier with somebody else. And this is the thing, it does not have to be romantic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does not have to be romantic. They could simply see you standing outside, just talking to the neighbor or the mailman or the milkman or whoever, just talking to somebody else, or milk lady, right? Just talking to somebody else. And when you're in the middle of a conversation, you're talking, and somebody will say something funny, and you laughing. This person is like staring at that. You know what I mean? Like this, like say the mailman just tells you something funny that just happened, right? Or something that was cute or funny, and you laugh and you smile and you think it's cute, right? And then this person's mind, they're feeding more into that. Like, oh, she's smiling, she's so happy, or he's look what, you know what I mean? If you're a male, look how he's smiling, look how he's looking at her. There's a connection there, and it's not. You're just being yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you're just being your normal self. You're just being friendly and talking to people like a normal person would, right? But I feel like this person's feeding more into it, and there's something about that's connected to you and what people think of this person. It's kind of like giving me this vibe like when you were with this person or you were around this person, people were nicer to this person. And so this person is looking at it like people respond to you, right? That's the feeling I'm getting from the cards. Like people respond in a very positive way to you, right? And I think this person liked that. So they're seeing somebody else coming in and they're feeling like somebody else is going to get that. Well, in this situation, it looks like it might be your boss or a father figure, okay? Could be your counselor, could be your teacher, um counselor, teacher, boss. Oh, it could be your banker. Like you're just at the bank, you know what I mean? Or maybe you work at a bank, right? Something like that. Or you might be working at a bank. Could be a banker. Let me see what else it could be. For one of you, this person could be a corrupt officer or a corrupt detective, or somebody who's in the military who's corrupt or karmic. Somebody who's in some kind of military field, tax assessor. What else could this person be? Or vice versa, you or them, right? Um, but anyways, that's what I'm getting. Like they're gonna see somebody else getting that, what they had when they were around you, right? I think when you were around this person, like people just were drawn to y'all, and this person noticed it. I don't think this person gets much attention. You know what I mean? Like they don't get that good energy from people when you're not around. So when you're around, they feel like you make them look good. You know what I mean? So because people will talk to this person because you're there. You get what I'm saying? That's the only reason why it makes me feel like this person might be a male. You know what I mean? Because if they're referring to other females, women are less likely to talk to a male who's by himself. But if a male is with a female, then females are more likely to talk to him, right? Like you know what I'm saying, like the waitress, people, you know what I mean, are more likely to engage in conversation with him if there's a female with him. Does that make sense? In other words, a female will be more relaxed, right? But if she's by herself and he's by himself, and she's meeting, you know what I mean? Even if she's serving him as a waitress or something, she's gonna be, she's gonna have that guard up, right? He's picking up on these things. That's what I'm trying to say. So, anyways, the thing is that this person's ego is connected to you. So that's why I feel like this person is obsessed with you. I feel like there's an obsession here. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the devil comes out. The devil, I haven't seen the devil, but I wouldn't be surprised if the devil comes out. Anything else here that Gemini needs to know, Spirit, about this person? Is there anything else Gemini needs to know about this person? Be careful. I do feel very strongly that this is a future reading. So, Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. It's not so bad. Okay, we got the Five of Swords in reverse, so not too bad. It's not exactly what I was anticipating, but I do feel like this person is obsessed with you. But the Five of Swords coming out in reverse is kind of like not too bad. Wait a minute. See, because I'm taking it like an awakening, but tell me more about this. What is it? Knight of Wands coming out. Okay. I'm taking it like it's an awakening. Like this person's going to snap out of it and wake up and be like, oh, you know, yeah, okay. This person might be going to jail, actually. I kind of like thought at first when I first saw the card, I kind of thought it was going to be like an awakening. Oh, well, that makes sense now. Yeah. If he's going to jail, that would be an awakening. Like a wake up call, like, oh crap, I got caught. That kind of thing. Yeah, possibly. Something's going to come up about the past. You're going to have to say something about your past, about bad memories or something about the past. Okay. I feel like this person is going to show or exhibit or tell somebody something there at the jailhouse. Like somebody's going to tell them, well, this person's going to tell somebody, and that person's going to realize that this person's stuck in the past. You know what I mean? But again, I feel like this person's going to turn things around. I do feel like this person's going to turn things around. For one of you, you might have already called the authorities on this person, and this person might have already been arrested. That might be for one of you because it does look like a returning of trouble. So this person might have a criminal background. Or doesn't necessarily have to be a hardcore criminal background, but it could be like something like trespassing, or like maybe they stalked somebody else, right? Trespassing, stalk somebody else, stuff like that. Not necessarily a violent crime, okay, but more of something like that. Like maybe they got into some kind of fight with somebody, um, like a bar fight. So they have a criminal history. So I see this person as like repeating something. So they're going to end up doing something that they were like stalking you. Basically, they more likely have a stalking charge against them, either from you or from somebody else. That's what I'm feeling. Be careful because I feel like this person's gonna try to run away. They're gonna try to get away from the authorities. Mm. That's what I have for you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this, but I do feel like this person's gonna be talking to a counselor, and it's probably gonna be in jail, and that's the person that's gonna be like, oh, this person's stuck in the past. Their mind is stuck in the past. They're stuck there, like they can't move on, or they can't move on from you. You know what I mean? But they're gonna be talking to a therapist or something there. Possibly, I don't know. Do they have therapists in jail? It's coming out that they're gonna be talking to a therapist, so I never been in jail. Oh, well, I went to jail one time when I was 18 for not wearing my seatbelt. And I got a ticket for it and I didn't pay it. But I don't remember anything about. I was only there for like 3 days. I just had to serve my time to pay the ticket off. So I don't know if they have therapists there, but there's going to be a therapist that this person's going to be talking to, and that person's going to be like, oh, okay, you have some kind of disorder, like, I want to say like something, they're going to say something like attachment disorder or something like that. They're going to be telling this person that they have some kind of disorder, right? That's the feeling I'm getting from it. Like they can't detach from people or something like that. Anyways, that's what I have for you, Gemini. That this is what's coming out. I don't see this person actually doing something to you. But I do feel like they have it in them that they could, but it's not really coming out in the reading. Like they're gonna do anything other than pretty much annoy the hell out of you. You know what I mean? Because especially if you go outside and you see them sitting there, and it's like, no, that ain't creepy. You know what I mean? Like, okay, that's not creepy. Yeah, that is creepy. But yeah. Anyways, that's what came out, Gemini. Thank you for joining me, guys. Catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It is free. And y'all enjoy the rest of your day. This is what came out. I do feel very strongly, guys, that this is a future reading. So somebody's gonna be getting a job. Congratulations on that. And y'all take care. Just watch yourself. Bye bye.